Yo! I posted a thing on the community tab and asked you guys video games or movies. Didn't specify what it was for or anything, but I honestly think you guys would have picked the same ones, whether I specified it or not. So, yeah. Last time I looked at the poll, it was video games won. So, I don't know what it's going to be by the time this gets posted, but it's fine. So, I asked that on the poll so that I would know which one to do, and I'm going to do top 5 video game franchises today and sometime this week, probably, it'll probably be after Thanksgiving, either tomorrow or Friday, I'll do the top 5 movie franchises. But today, we're doing video games. So, without any further ado, intro, intro, drop it down. Word to your mother. Let's jump into this video with number 5, which is Fallout. All of the Fallout games are absolutely amazing. I have played New Vegas, 3, 4, and a little bit of 76. I played it at a friend's house before everyone started saying it was good, and it was still a glitchy mess and everything, and I enjoyed it, other than the game crashing a few times. I didn't think it was horrible, but yeah, I absolutely love this franchise. The story, the lore, the characters. New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time, like definitely top 20 games, which definitely isn't bad. Fallout is just an amazing world, with a lot of really cool creatures. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know for a fact creature design is a huge thing that I look for in video games, stories, movies, anime, literally everything. So yeah, this is awesome. Just a really cool post-apocalyptic world that's set in the futuristic 50s. It's just really cool, man. And New Vegas, like I said, has like one of the coolest stories ever. Some of the best characters. The courier looks so cool. I just love this entire world, to be honest. 4th place has to go to BioShock. BioShock 1 is amazing. I played BioShock 2 first. That was the first game that I ever actually fully finished. I absolutely loved it. Played it twice, 2 or 3 times actually. Absolutely loved it. It was like my favorite game on PlayStation 3, except one that is coming up in further in this video. But yeah, I absolutely love BioShock. BioShock 1, 2, even Infinite is amazing. I think Infinite was a really cool, different take on the same universe and the same world and everything. And I think the ending did really good with building it up. And I really hope we get another game at some point that kind of just takes place after that game. BioShock 2 is definitely my favorite one, though. And the Big Daddies are really cool. The Big Sisters are absolutely amazing. Some of the coolest design for a humanoid type of character that I've seen in a while. But the Big Daddies are definitely just cool, brutal little dudes. And BioShock 2, where you get to play as one for like the entire game, and you get to play as a little sister. That's a pretty cool scene. Honestly, feels like they started out meaning for it to be a bigger point in the game, but they didn't go through with it. Like something got changed in the story or something, but I thought that was a cool little scene. But yeah, this entire world, absolutely amazing. Rapture is awesome, and so is Columbus. I think Rapture definitely catches my eye more, but that's because I'm more into the just outwardly dark and gothic type of architecture. I think the really bright and beautiful world of Columbus is really cool, though, and I think that the horror being underneath the surface is even better, because it's like a weird, it looks beautiful on the outside, but on the inside it's just an awful place for literally everyone. But yeah, I just absolutely love these games. Okay, next up we got Mortal Kombat. The first game I played was Mortal Kombat vs. DC. I played it as a kid, which means I was one of the very few people that actually liked it. And then I played Mortal Kombat 9. That's still one of my favorite games ever. Mortal Kombat X came out, automatically got it, started playing it. It was so good, man. The story has a lot of holes in it and stuff, but I thought the gameplay was amazing. I thought the having 3 different versions of abilities and like movesets and everything for the characters was awesome. I thought the DLC characters were so cool. I loved playing Leatherface and Jason and everyone. Even Predator. I think Xenomorph was the only one of the DLC characters that I didn't play that much. But yeah, I absolutely love this franchise. Mortal Kombat 11 came out. disappointed me. Disappointed me quite a lot with the story, how they dissed Shao Kahn that much and stuff like that. But I think Mortal Kombat 9 and X, and I played a few of the 3D generation. I've played the arcade games multiple times, like multiple times. I love the just straight up arcade games like Mortal Kombat 1 and stuff like that. And I think that's why I love Mortal Kombat 9, because it's a cool new alternate universe type of take of it, and then they built onto it and everything. But yeah, I just love this franchise. All the characters, everything. I wish Mortal Kombat 1 would have done Havoc better, because it seems like they didn't do Havoc very well at all. I haven't gotten Mortal Kombat 1 yet, so I mean, I can't really speak to how the gameplay and everything works, but it looks like they took everything that they did wrong with Mortal Kombat 11 and kind of doubled down on it, which kind of sucks. But I really hope it is a good game, because, like, I mean, this is a video about my favorite video game franchises, so obviously this is one of my favorite ones. I love this franchise. Just everything about it is awesome, even with its flaws in some of its games. Okay, number 2 is the Dark Souls games. I love 1, 2, and 3. I think they're all amazing games. If I could have put favorite genres, I think Souls-like would probably be up to this point, because I just love Souls-like games. I think Dark Souls is my favorite Souls-like franchise, just because it's the one that actually has a franchise. If they made a Bloodborne 2 and 3, or literally did anything with Bloodborne, that would probably be my favorite one. But I think Dark Souls as a whole, like, game series is just so good. And I've heard that Elden Ring is kind of in that same universe, maybe? I don't really know. But yeah, if it is, we can just say that's, I don't know, Dark Souls 4 or something. But yeah, as it is, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 are some of the best games ever, and definitely some of the best Souls-like games. I'd say, honestly, Dark Souls 3 is probably right below Bloodborne for me. It's honestly just because I'm probably going to make a whole video over Bloodborne, so it's fine, whatever. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, amazing. This is one of my favorite franchises, just because, like I said, creature design, the story, it's like a really dark fantasy world. It's just so good, man. It's like, oh man, I don't know. I can't even put it into words. It's just it's so badass and just cool, and just, man, rolling around is some of the most fun you'll ever have. And if you've never played it as Souls-like, you don't understand. You don't understand the adrenaline rush of a boss going at you and like jumping in the air and then coming down and you rolling right at the right moment, and you don't understand how much you want to put your fist through someone's face whenever you go to roll, and it was just short of being good enough, and you end up turning into dust, and just the noise for the death comes up and it goes doo 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 or whatever. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. This is a really good franchise. Dark Souls, absolutely peak, in my opinion. This is it, boys. This is absolute peak. This is the cream of the crop. This is God's chosen one. Doom. Doom is one of the coolest franchises ever. Doom 1 and 2 and 64 are some of the greatest, like, 16-bit, 8-bit, whatever, games ever. These were one of the first first-person shooters. I'm pretty sure Wolfenstein was the actual first one, but that was made by the same people who made this, and then they also made Quake, which I can talk about those games separately if you want me to. I can talk about the entire thing with all of the Doom and all of their games and everything that they've made if you want me to. If you want me to, comment and tell me. But yeah, Doom is absolutely amazing. Doom 2 is my favorite game of all time. Doom 1 is absolutely amazing. Doom 2 is my favorite game of all time. Doom 64 has some of the coolest feeling and just ambiance. I can't remember the words. Not ethnic, that's not the right word. I say that word a worrying amount of times a day, though. Might need to edit that out, I don't know. But yeah, Doom 64 is amazing. Doom 2 is my favorite game of all time. Doom 3, I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for saying this, but Doom 3 is kind of peak. I absolutely love that game. It's more horror than action, and I absolutely love it for that. And I think it's a really cool game. But you know what? We all know when Doom became a truly, nationally, worldwide acclaimed masterpiece. Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Doom 2016 was one of the coolest games ever whenever it came out. It was absolutely amazing, perfect. It was one of the best first-person shooters I'd ever played at the time, and I still think it is. But then Doom Eternal came out and said, hold my beer, brother, because I'm about to do even better. They made everything about it cooler, more badass, more awesome. They did new demon designs. I could do a whole thing over which demon designs are better for each one. If you want me to, I don't know, like and comment and tell me, because I kind of want to make that, but it's going to be a pretty long video if I do. But that's besides the point. Right now we're talking about the beauty that is Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is absolute peak, absolute manliness incarnate. I love the Doom guy so much. Everything about Doom is just so cool. Like I said, Doom 2 is my favorite game of all time. Doom Eternal is definitely top 5. I think they're all probably definitely top 10, top 20, maybe. But yeah, these games, absolutely peak, absolutely amazing. This franchise, perfect in every way. From the character designs, to the creature designs, to the story, to literally everything. I mean, seriously, it's just all absolutely peak, especially the Ancient Gods DLCs. I think that the main boss should have been a way harder to kill, and I think they should have just saved that whole thing for a completely, like, another game, like a sequel to Doom Eternal. But that's besides the point. That's just minor nitpicks. Him saying no to the dude that's literally the creator whenever he asks if he has anything to say to his creator is just absolutely amazing. That is a very, very fitting word for him to speak whenever he speaks no other words in any of the games. It's absolutely amazing. These games, peak. I don't know how many times I've said peak in this, but it's a lot, because all of these games, peak, perfect, amazing. Thank you to whoever made these games, genuinely. But yeah, this is number one for my favorite game franchise, and I don't think it'll ever change unless something better comes out, I guess. But no, nothing better is ever going to come out. We've become stale in the gaming community because this has already beaten everything else. All other game creators, just give up. Go ahead and give up. It's fine. Admit that you're defeated. It's fine. But yeah, I know that was a really long rant about the Doom franchise, but that's fine. It deserves an even longer rant. I could do like an hour-long video over all the games and everything. If you want me to, comment. But yeah, yeah, that was my top 5 gaming franchises. Like I said, I'm gonna do film franchises at some point next week or this week. But yeah, tell me what your favorite game franchise or just favorite game in general is. But yeah, thanks for watching if you got this far. It's a little bit weird if you did. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe, all of that crap. And as always, see ya.